Hello, we are back for France versus England in the men's 50s division. I'm Kate Davis-Baven and I've got with me Alice Summers here taking a break from her England Women's Open analysis, joining me today.
Yeah, it's going well and the women are doing really, really strongly, but I'm excited to see this game, hey?
Yeah, you made a trip down to Riverside, haven't you? Sunny Riverside in Nottingham. We've got our 30-second warning here. Big shout out to England #1. Simon Whitten. It is his 100th Test cap today, so we'll be keeping an eye on him for this game. What a moment for him, as you probably saw on the tunnel that people put out for him. Must mean a lot. So France have tap off and should be a good game. Obviously, like we said, no love lost between these two nations.
Yeah, 100 cap, that should bring some experience with him. So hope to see what he can build from this game.
Yeah, absolutely. And France starting off strong, getting up there. They'll be wanting to put a score on the door in this first set, won't they, Alice?
100%. Someone to watch out for. That number 6 in that orange cap looking dangerous.
Absolutely. Outstretched arm there. Looks like there was a touch in there, though. Wasn't quite meant to be. Taking it back to the 7.
England's defence just staying tight there, keeping France out. But France still on the strike play. Oh, was that a trick play I just saw?
I think it might have been. It unfortunately didn't quite come off for them, though. It is looks like a ball down there for France. And England men's 50s have it, and they will be looking to get up to the other end of the pitch. And from the England men's team that we were seeing earlier, they were very, very clinical in their execution. And as I say that, it is a ball down. Unfortunately, not quite getting hands on there from John Banks, but France have it again, and we'll be looking to potentially get some fresh legs on for this set.
Yeah, just France making their way off and just hitting a couple in the middle just to make sure they don't go too laterally and create that space.
Yeah, we were saying it is difficult as well when people are playing a particularly high press midfield defence to do anything but go laterally, and but it really does screw up your momentum a little bit, doesn't it? And but it looks like France have adapted to that, and they are getting up. And it's a ball down there, unfortunately.
Looking really strong here from the England's defence. It hasn't seemed like any team's got past them yet from this front side, and same with the French defence. It's quite hard to get any momentum going, but number 7 on the ball here for England, 15 running with momentum. It's going really well.
Yeah, definitely. They're looking to get up there, and this is our 100th cap, Simon Whitten, getting the ball down there, and they're looking for, and that's unfortunate there. It's an incredible ball, I think, looking at that, and France have it back.
Yeah, France just looking to drive off here, a couple in the middle, and then get some fresh legs on.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you well know, after you've had that defensive set in the midfield, you do want to be getting off and getting those fresh legs and just injecting that extra little bit of pace onto the ball.
That's when it's so critical to get those fresh legs on. Once you've done that set of 6, you just want to get out of there, but you got to make sure you put in the effort and stay.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it looks like this French team are trying to pull apart this English defence. They're not having it at the moment, though. And they're going back against the grain, and then with the step back, ball out to the, and it's an intercept there, I believe, and taking the roll ball there.
Yeah, so with the intercept there, once the opposition catches it and gets touched, that's actually touch 0.
Yeah.
And then they play on from touch 1 and to touch 6, obviously. But so it's a really good rule to get momentum going for that side, and the intercept does mean something.
Yeah, absolutely. And it can be a little bit of a dangerous game as well, because if you do go to get that ball and then you don't get it and you knock it down, it's 6 again to the other team. So you want to make sure you've got safe hands for that.
Yes, high risk, high reward though.
Exactly. So France have it again, turnover on their try line, and they're working hard to get up the wing here and get the fresh legs on, injecting that extra bit of pace, and England doing well to defend that, but France managing to get over their halfway line, looking dangerous here.
Yeah, France with just that bit more with change of pace, maybe more depth.
Yeah.
And it's really good to see from them, because nice to build, but still evens and no scores on the doors just yet.
Yeah, 4 minutes in to this half, and be interesting to see where we go from here. And that was what we were talking about there with the high risk, high reward, going for that ball. France, unfortunately, not sure who it was who got a hand to it there, but didn't quite hold on to it. So England have another crack near the line with 6 touches to play with.
Yeah, this is probably England's first opportunity at the line. A lovely switch back. Just keeping that depth there by England.
Yeah.
But getting a new set of 6 in on their 7 is so critical. And with France, they'll be wanting to push them out and not let them get any strike plays.
Yeah, absolutely. England doing well there to get both middles up in defence and looking to exploit that. Got the Lee Thompson there, looking to roll the ball in the middle there, calling the shots. You can see him bringing the French middles up. And John Banks there. And lovely score there on the outside. That is Sol Phoenix on the wing. Beautiful bit of work in the middles there. And then look, just brilliant heads up touch. Got the ball there out to the far wing, and England will be happy with that score.
England will be delighted with that score. That long ball looked amazing and a great take to finish in that right-hand corner. Just the first score is always so important in the game, and to be one ahead, especially when it's kind of stalemate like this, is deadly.
Yeah, absolutely. Touch is as much a mental game, isn't it, as a physical game, and having that like sort of first burst, it can really give you the mental advantage against your opponents.
Yeah, France there just doing a quickie in the inside and then looking for the long ball as we see this replay now. Oh, yeah. Just the French player just grabbing the English player there. I don't guess it was just kind of.
Yeah, it looks like it's just been given, and ball down there, and England are having another go, getting those fresh legs coming on. They're going direct, trying not to go laterally, as you can see, and checking back inside there. Got Simon Cooper there on the ball at the moment.
Just looking for a nice strike play. Just a strike dump to set up, and then on the 7, long ball to that wing again, and he scores! Are they going to give it? Yes.
There seems to be a little bit of chat with the referees at the moment.
And they say forward pass.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Obviously, English team did not think that was the case. But we'll see it on the replay here. Potentially a little bit forward there. So no second try for Phoenix there. But France have it up their wing, and they are coming back on with a vengeance.
Yeah, 100%. I would say France did well to keep the England team out there, just pushing them wide and making them take that long ball.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, just killing it there. Not a bad set for France. Obviously, they'd want to capitalise off that a little bit more, but England will be happy that they defended that out too.
It's very end-to-end right now, and a lot of running that's going to be involved. So it's a very equal game, and like we see, hard to get a score down.
Absolutely. Got number 11, Lee Thompson again on the ball, and now we are going forward with a vengeance. England, is the try there? Yes, it is. Number 16, Ian Spencer there on the box side wing for England. What a lovely team try there. Just draws that winger in. That draws the winger in there, and then it's just a 2-on-1 there. Beautiful finish.
Really, really good execution. And that's what it's all up to. That last pass, you can do everything and then maybe drop that ball. But that is so crucial in this sport, and really, really good put down.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's that final, getting that dump correct and getting the hands off for sure.
So 2-0 now to England. France just on that tap off, just couldn't get anything on the try line. So England will be happy with that result, but England will have to stick through. France will have to stick through on this midfield defence.
Yeah, absolutely. And England have got the advantage rolling on with that momentum. They're cutting back in, disrupting that French defence. Jonathan Lovell, he is going through there. And then we have a lovely score in there from Christian Garland, number 12. Loves it with the little chip back to the middle. what a lovely score there, coming off the back of momentum from that driving on. John Lovell just picking up and going and then passing off. Lovely bit of teamwork in hands there.
Yeah, 100%, and a great read with that defender coming in and looking at his hips and being like, oh, it's a 3-on-2 now, let me give hand, trusting my teammates that just give it away, and lovely team try.
Absolutely, and that's what comes as well, isn't it, Alice, with like playing together. You know, over time, like you learn to bounce off each other, and you know what your teammates are going to do almost, don't you? You want that telepathic link, and it looked to be working. They looked to be speaking to each other there.
Yeah, a lot of these teams have been playing together for a while, so you get to know all the players and the team, and that's where it's like the team bonding and the team cohesion really comes into play.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, and England have it back now. They've got an opportunity to get to their sub-box again and really getting France on the back foot actually quite a lot in their in this subbing on move. Going a little bit laterally here and cutting back in again.
Yeah, they're quite quick to half, this England team, and that is so crucial in any sport. Just pick it up, looking for the long ball to the wing, and it looks like a touch is going to be called. Yeah, just picking up and going here. Just definitely going open side.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Lovely ball. Just wasn't quite, the touch was in there. Wasn't quite down soon enough. That's unfortunate, but France defend it out, and they are looking to go a little bit more direct actually at the moment.
Yeah, it was a great read by the French winger defender, because just being able to release that early and your teammates to tell you to go that far is really, really crucial.
Yeah, absolutely. And wing is a really technical position, isn't it, for defence in touch, like knowing when to read, knowing when to come in, knowing when to shut and help your link out, and knowing when to stay out. It can be, it's a bit of a minefield. It can be 50-50 sometimes, can't it?
100%, and as we can see here, this game is very, very tactical, and any game you play opens to this, right? So they need to be on it and know when to snipe, like you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So England looking to control the pace a little bit here in attack, and that is unfortunate. Just a little bit of a handling error there, picking up off the ground. But France have got it back, and they're looking to go across to their box to get fresh legs on again.
Yeah, just a couple errors we have seen lately, and that's where it all comes down. Giving you those forced penalties from the opposition, or even unforced, is what makes you get those extra meters and can take the game away.
Yeah, absolutely. It can be the difference. Like something as small as, you know, just a little bit of handling error, like it can make the difference. And here we go. France steaming through. Are they going to give it? I think they may well be. And again, lovely score there from number 7, Desgrange. And ball is down there, and that is France 1, England 3. They'll be happy with that, won't they, Alice?
100%. Getting a score on the doors is lovely to see, especially with time to go. And lovely little mid play. It was a scoop and then step back and then giving into that other mid. It's just so lovely.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
And
England here on the attack, just looking for the line there with a long arm to the dive.
yeah, they're looking to make a statement there, aren't they, England? And it has been given. What a response to that. Looks like we're going to get the replay here, reaching for that line.
Great
Lovely
score.
Yeah, lovely score there. England will be happy with that. Bit of a response to the French score, and now France have another crack at the line from their halfway, from their tap-off move. England really looking to get up in their faces, though, and make life difficult for them. And they have done.
Yeah, just seen a forced area from France. Just England putting on that pressure, and that's what gave the penalty away.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like we were saying, those unforced errors, they can make the difference. And, yep, so we've got England steaming up the pitch again. Number 4 there, Simon Cooper. Oh, that's a hand in there.
It's going to be a new set of 6, which England will be super happy with. Just going to probably test out France, a bit more of their defence, and see if there's any cracking points.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, getting a repeat set of 6 on the line is you're always thankful for that.
You're always dreaming.
Exactly. France will not be dreaming right now.
They might be puffing.
Lovely. Trying at the line there, but they've got the touches. They can have a go and go again.
Yeah, that was just Christian Garland with that perfect dive to technique. Just getting down low and sliding that ball on.
It's lovely. So Simon Cooper's come into half here. And John Lovell looking to coordinate the English team a bit there. Again, it's a hand in.
Just that link again as well, just stepping up and trying to whack down that ball, maybe get the intercept.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, England won't be too disappointed with that. They got that 6 again, but that is unfortunate there.
How important is it just to get through those 6 touches, especially when you're at the line?
Yeah, absolutely. So important. You don't want to be throwing away that long ball unless it's really, really on. I mean, we were speaking about how underfoot today is, it's been raining for the last couple of days here at Nottingham, and it's a bit damp underground, and it makes it a bit difficult to keep hold of that ball. So if you can go for that score in the middle and condition those middles a little bit, that's really your first port of call. But seems to be working okay for England now at the moment anyway. They've got a penalty gone their way. And time to get some fresh legs on for them. They're at their halfway currently. France trying to keep them there.
Yeah, just England driving up the pitch now. Really, really good wrap on play. He's given the ball, and the winger is going to get his second try of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll love that.
Fantastic read of where the bodies are. So 3-on-2 and then just executed perfectly by England.
Yeah, that was a lovely score there. And Ian Spencer will be happy with that. 2 scores on the door for him. And,
definitely, hopefully see a hat-trick on the doors.
I'm sure he would not. He would not be offended by that. And but France, will they have a response to it? Looks like they're directing traffic in the middle there. We've got Macard there, ball in hand now.
Yeah, just France kind of playing with England, trying to get as many bodies up, and that's so important, especially when you're trying to get the offside player on.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to sort of have that midfield in disarray. Oh, that was a cheeky ball between the legs. No look pass there. Didn't quite come off maybe the way that France wanted it to. But no doubt England have the ball back again and will be looking to get some good yards in.
Definitely with those trick plays. Looking to be on that highlight reel, right?
Absolutely.
Get them on 7 touch.
I mean, when they come through, they do look good. So we've got number 12 there, Christian Garland, directing traffic about. And we've gone down there. And it is France's ball.
France penalty, and just getting those meters up. A really good field position right now, and really driving at the England defence. Just can't seem to get up and put some pressure on them.
Yeah, no, definitely. They're looking to, they're definitely playing around with England a bit, like you say. Got Bardo there, putting in the footwork.
Diving on the short side. England's player claiming the touch, and it is given.
Yep, that was a good touch there. And England are taking it as a penalty to England. And looking a little bit slower to get off than what they have. Lovely ball there, but whistle has been blown.
Forward pass. So France in England's territory, and really good field position. Let's see if they can capitalise on this.
Yeah, this is the position that you do want to be. You've got the time and the space and the touches to set something up here. So France don't need to rush in this instance. They can work to get the right players up that they want to dump on and work out who they want to attack.
Yeah, so looking like a mid play there. Going short side. France going to get a penalty for forward pass on the rock.
That is a shame. It's those unforced errors, really. I mean, England defence is looking strong, but I think that's just a little bit of an error from France to sort of let England off the hook a little bit there on their line defence.
Yeah, and saving England energy.
Absolutely, and they will be thankful for that. Nearly about a minute left of this half now, so England will be looking to keep controlling the pace of the game. Got 13 coming on, great bit of pace there from Adrian Riggs, and that is unfortunate. It's a turnover there.
Adrian Riggs is a great player, played with him at my club, so lovely to see him out here.
That is brilliant, isn't it? Yeah. It's always nice to see people that you've played with like succeeding, especially on the international stage.
And England have been so good at that with the international stage, getting so many people out and so many teams.
Absolutely. It's a great sign for touch in the future. And look at this from France. Oh, was the touch in? Yes, it was. Lovely bit of running there from the French number 8 there, and then across to number 2, Jean Pin, and almost gets it down, but England defence was just too quick.
Yeah, great touch. Oh, just the hooter going, and it's going to be last touch until he's caught. It's going to be ball down.
That is it, ball down, and that is whistle blown for the end of the first half of England versus France in the men's 50s division. Score at half-time is England 5, France trailing at 1. We'll take a little quick break now, and we will see you for the second half for England versus France. We are back for the France versus England men's 50s game down at Riverside. And I've still got Alice Summers with me, co-commentating. And what are we looking forward to most in this half, Alice?
I want to see some more of those trick plays. I want to see some of them pull off and maybe some more steps. I don't know.
Absolutely, absolutely. And no doubt that will be the case. So we've got England with the tap off, just waiting for the klaxon to sound here. What would you say that that France main work-ons do you reckon they would have been talking about in the sub-box at half-time?
Yeah, I would say France just needs to be more energetic maybe and hunt. They want to hunt for that touch, especially in defence. They want to push up because right there we just saw one person come up for the touch. We want to be coming up in twos. So England will find those holes because they are really reactive players.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like, is that being given there? Yes, it is. Lovely score there. Simon Witten, our 100 cap player, involved in that, in the setup of it. Number 15 there. Ryan Anglam gets the ball down with that outstretched hand. There he is.
What a score indeed. And just diving down in that mid gap, how hard can it be that sometimes to score there?
Yeah, absolutely. It really can, especially if you've got that tight middle defence. I mean, that is where you don't really want to be scored on. You want to force that wide pass, and France unfortunately didn't quite knock that one off.
Just a little tumble there, just going into the England players' legs, but seems like they're going to get the roll ball for France and maybe have a strike at the line.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like they're going in, setting up for that strike dump there. Number 3, Tomasoni there, and outstretched arm. Unfortunate there. Not quite the score that France were looking for, but looking dangerous nonetheless.
100%, and great read by England's defence because that switch, it was a great call, but England just stayed so tight and was able to cover when he came back in.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. England looks like they're going a little bit direct, but no, they are coming off. They're getting some fresh legs on. Lots of comms here from the English sub-box.
And it's sounding like they're feeling energetic, just being in front of this sub-box. Looks like they've got a lot of momentum behind them, and just a play here. But it's going to be not square hips?
Yeah, that looks like not hips, not square call there. And they're bringing it back for the correct mark for France. Yeah, how important is it, Alice, to be having that plan coming on from the sub-box, subbing on, like in terms of executing what you want to?
Well, it's always good and well having a plan, but at the end of the day, if the defence doesn't show what the plan needs, then the plan's kind of useless. But playing heads up, and I think we've seen this from this side. And
definitely. Looking
about, but England's still on the ball here. They definitely have something in their pocket.
Yeah, being able to adapt to what they're seeing in front of them. Got number 3, Christopher Davies on there. Fancies a go at the line. Not quite there yet. And directing traffic in the middle there. Number 11, Lee Thompson. Looking for the sweeper play coming round.
Just
pass off.
Diving pass, no?
Oh, it was indeed. Is that a trick play enough for you, Alice?
I think that does count as a trick play, but however, just didn't come off in the end.
Not quite there for Ian Spencer there on the wing, who, will be fancying a hat-trick, like we said.
Yeah.
Already two under the belt.
And it's a great stint from the wingers here because most of the time they have to stay on for the whole game, and really shows the endurance on these players and the fitness they have to go through just to be able to do how many games a day and be 100% for them.
Yeah, absolutely. It can be quite tiring, especially if you're on that box side wing there and you're a really key part of the defence and keeping the opposition from getting to their box easily when they're subbing off. It can be a hard shift for sure.
Yeah, and it's so important. Like we said, we were talking about the wingers and the reads they have to do in defence.
Yeah.
Especially on line D, and if you don't get the call right, the whole setup is just gone down the drain. So getting that and doing well. But just England here, getting on the 7.
Absolutely.
And that's going to be 6 touch. But on the front 7, just got to drive out really, really hard here, but England's really shooting up with those defenders.
Yeah, very much so. We can see Simon Whitten there, number 1, putting in those touches in the midfield, not making it easy for France, but France are injecting that pace there. Number 3 coming in there, Tomasoni again. And they're going for a lovely bit of footwork there, and just not quite to hands, not quite got that ball secure there, unfortunately, on the wing.
Yeah, just going to be a forward pass there, and just didn't look like he had any options, anything else. So just gave it long and just didn't come off in the end.
Yeah, sometimes those Hail Mary passes are just, they're the only thing that you can do. And England looking to come back from this.
Yeah, just those Tom Brady style passes, just looking a bit forward, but who knows if they pay off.
Definitely. England looking, got their half there. That is John Lovell on the pitch, playing around with the French middles there.
Oh, toying
what a
with
read.
them.
Now, John Lovell, I had the privilege of being coached by him for a few years, and he knows touch. Look at this here, and he's managed to draw the 6 again. It looks like, and we'll watch for the replay. There we go again, put in and John loves it. Look at that grin.
Yeah, just that link again, coming in and shutting that ball down, giving England the next set of 6.
Lovely dive at the line there, and is it going to be given? Yes, it is. What a lovely score there for England. Again, John Lovell sort of directing traffic. Number 4 there, Simon Cooper, looks to go outside. The dummy is there. The options are there, but he knows he can go on his own, and he has got that ball down, and that gives England a 6-point lead. It is 7-1 to England in France.
Yeah, France just here driving up really nicely. Like, they haven't made it easy for England at all. They're putting up a really good fight, and it's seeming like they're going to try and get a score here. But referee's just calling them back. Just going to be on the England 7. Let's see if they can get the ball past the try line.
Yeah, they're just taking their time to set up. Like, they don't need to rush at this point. That is unfortunate. So the England have the ball back here. So yeah, just a little bit. Was that 6 touch there, or was that a bit of an unforced error?
I think that was a bit of an unforced error just by France.
Yeah, but unfortunate there. Again, Ian Spencer doing the work there on the wing.
Just the French player was looking for over the mark just then and just looking at the ref, but referee didn't give it. But England seemed to got stuck here and looking really flat on the line.
Yeah, this is kind of new for this England team. French midfield defence are really pushing up and trying to block off those options that England keep creating for themselves. It looks like they're doing well so far, but France are focusing on getting some fresh legs on at the moment and trying to go direct now.
Yeah, it was a really good field position where they got that ball from, and it really worked well. But just unlucky here with a turnover, so it's going to be penalty for England. Just a tap on their 7. And it's going to be 10 metres back for the French team.
Yeah, it looks like it. Listening to the ref. Ref is setting the mark for them. And England looking to go direct a little bit before they head for their box.
Yeah, how crucial is it to get those couple more punches in before you go straight laterally to the box?
Absolutely. It just gives you so much more momentum and keeps those middles honest as well in that midfield defence. And like we can see here, it's given England a really good platform to work for. Again, we nearly had the duo of John Lovell and Simon Cooper there, but it didn't quite come off in the end, but good all the same. France now looking to get off again. It was well defended really there from France. They were on a roll a little bit, but they did keep them out.
Yeah, just really good defence like you were saying, and getting up higher than what they were doing before, so really like to see it. Looks like the ref has hand up in the air before 5th touch, so they're just trying to play around, but England get the ball back. Probably going to be looking to get some more legs on.
Yeah, definitely. France, number 9 there, just checking, hand up, checking his own side. And a bit of a rare unforced error there from England, just ball down, and France looking to exploit that, going direct.
Yeah, getting really good meters then, especially just coming onto the pitch here.
So Eric Fortunel there at half, and he's working his way back out to link, getting into position there by the looks of things. And
I think he just fooled the cameraman as well with that dummy, because he fooled me.
I think he fooled me as well. Look at this dump there, mid dump, bit of footwork, and oh my goodness, he fools three on the pitch. 2 here.
No, that was really, really lovely by France's number 6, and that is
Sebastien Deshays there. Not Jeffrey Sue of England, but he is there. We can see him, and England have it back again. They are working their way up the pitch, and can they respond to that French score? Yes, they can. Sideline ref is happy with it. England are happy with it. What a lovely response there.
And that is England's 100th cap player. What a score.
He will be chuffed with that. Simon Whitten, look at him jogging off. Really, really happy. The whole team are happy for him there. And he makes it England's 8th score of this game with about 10 minutes to go of the game. Can France get back in it a little bit more?
Yeah, and it's just lovely to see when he was coming off all the high fives from the team, and that's what makes the team just being so happy for one another.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, and they'll know how much it means to him too. And yeah, that's one of the beauty of touch, really, isn't it? That team environment, and just everyone sort of having each other's backs. And look at this lovely replay of it again. Finishing in style. Oh, congratulations, Simon Whitten. What an honour to score on your 100th Test cap.
Definitely won't forget this day.
And England having it again. French defence looking quite aggressive actually in midfield. Is looking good. They've got England a little bit on the back foot here. They're trying to fix it.
Yeah, just a little bit of confusion with someone getting to half, and great pressure by France.
Yeah.
Good field position, just on their halfway, so they're going to be trying to drive that out and get to the line in a couple.
Good step there, good footwork from the French number 14. And they're slowing it up a little bit, waiting for the reinforcements to come on here. Number 6, Sebastien Deshays.
The danger man.
He is involved yet again. And having a go at the line there. And,
great touch by England. Great defence by keeping them out there. Just staying super tight. See what they can do.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking to play around in the middle a little bit here. Setting up for a 32 platform. Has a go.
Yeah, just looking for that mid gap.
Looks like the referee is happy with it. And again, danger man he is. Danger man Deshays has got the ball down again. Yeah. What a lovely score.
Great try and a great dive.
Absolutely, and lovely setup really from the middles and the links there. That wasn't just a mid play. That was everyone. You know, the link staying out, keeping the link and the wing honest, and really having to force those middles, the English middles, to make decisions there.
Yeah, just looking at the off the ball movement, it's so important, and it draws so many players out and creates that space for the ball player themselves.
Yeah, absolutely, and looks like someone's down there.
It's gonna be French ball just on their own 7 here. England's having to step back 7, and France just driving it up through the mids here, giving it wide.
Lovely defensive touch there from England 15, Ryan Anglem. And England really working hard to try and keep France, but the pace coming on from the French sub-box here is really looking quite good. And it's got England sort of turned inside out a little bit in that midfield.
Yeah, they're becoming more explosive. Just trying to do out the back there, but I think it was on the last play, so who knows what they might come up with.
They knew that you wanted a trick play, Alice. That is what it is, I'm convinced. And again, we've got Ian Spencer bossing it up that wing. And John Lovell getting that ball down. Got a little bit static here in the England attacking on Sabin set, but Jonathan Lovell picking up and going number 12
Wow.
sliding in there, but I'm not sure that is I didn't know if that was the try line from this angle, but it is. It is. Was that number 12, Christian Garland?
Yes.
Yes,
and
it was.
It was a great pick up by England's number 9, and just explosive. Change of pace there, and then the switch. Just awesome to see.
Absolutely, especially when you consider they were looking quite static in the midfield, and again, just it goes to show, doesn't it, what that change of pace can do, and potentially get people on the back foot, as it just has. And again, we've got the danger man on, and he is going for that line.
And he has reached the line, but he hasn't made it. It looks like a touch is being called. Great defence from the England side, but still touches to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
So hopefully we'll see some more from him. Just looking like they want to do a counties there, and it looks like that's going to be 6 touch. So
yeah, not quite come off there. Maybe there's a little bit of uncertainty on what the touch count was. It can get a bit difficult to keep track of. Sometimes it's only up to 6, but you know, when you're in the flow of the game, it can be difficult. So and we've got Ian Spencer again on this wing, getting those yards for England, really critical yards. And good dump there from number 11. And France working really hard, forcing England to go wide and quite lateral. But England making the best of it at present and going back against the grain, forcing the French to make a decision here and killing the ball there in the far corner, which is going to make it difficult for France getting back across.
yeah, that was a good lot of momentum from England there, and just unlucky not to score the try. But France will be delighted not to concede there, and looking like they're just struggling now to get out their own half. But fresh legs on, and it's going to be a penalty. So England will get the ball just for over the mark by France.
That is unfortunate. It's just these little unforced errors, isn't it? And like we were saying, they can cost you. They can cost you scores. They can cost you a game.
And it builds up.
Absolutely. Like, discipline is so important in touch, and just fixing those. We always used to say, you know, you control the controllables. You control what you can control as part of the game. And here we go. France have got it back, and let's see what they can come up with.
Yeah, and France have been in the steam of things so far, like 2 tries in a row in the second half, and it's looking really, really good. So see what they can do. Just a heavy touch.
Yeah, that looked like a heavy touch there from John Lovell, and he's taken that on the chin. And France they have another 6 to work with now. So this is a really critical point for France. They've got about 3 minutes left of the game, but it'd be nice for them to get this score. And have they? No, it doesn't look like it. Was that a forward? Might have been a forward pass.
Yeah, on the rock.
Yeah, so tap there for England. John Lovell getting the ball down. He's there to have it back, and there he does. Good defensive pressure there from France.
Great read on just making them check off, because when you try and hit that play and they have no half around them, that's going to hold up the play.
Absolutely.
And being that defender it's kind of scary getting up there to make that touch, but when it pays off, it pays off.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we can see the physicality of this game is increasing towards the final few minutes. And there we go. It is a turnover. France looking for the ball. They want it back. And just checking where the mark is there. So like we were saying earlier, and if you're new to touch, where you are touched, you have got to roll the ball in the position, in the place, the spot on the field that you were touched. So that's why you'll sometimes see people looking a little bit confused about where they need to put the ball.
Yeah, when playing, I'm always pointing at the ground, and someone would be like, has she lost something? But no. Okay, France here just picking up on the scoop here, and it looking like they got some numbers on the outside, but
look at this.
Just lovely touch here, and that's going to be 6 touch. Really well defended by England, but some pace injected there by France.
Absolutely, and we have seen elements of that, haven't we? Them coming on, and that has scrambled the England defence quite a bit at times. It just wasn't meant to be that time for them. Spencer again on the wing, just being that strong defensive presence. A bit of conversation being had here about where the tap needed to be taken, and England are off again at about the halfway point now. Got about 45 seconds left of this game.
Well, I reckon they can make it down to the try line if they're quick here.
That is unfortunate. It is a ball down there. And what do you think will be going through England's head right now, Alice, like in these last 30 seconds?
Last 30 seconds. They're probably a bit puffed out, and so would I. And they're probably just like, let's see this one out and not let France get the ball in. And France is probably on the attack, trying to go as quick as possible, and he's going down the wing. But it's going to get called up. Like we've seen, there's going to be another penalty, and it's quite high error rate, as we can see here.
Yeah, I think for both teams as well, like there has been, that's something that England will probably want to fix moving forward. And the klaxon has gone. We are on last play, and it is ball down there. Spencer couldn't quite get his hands on it. And final whistle has been blown of the game. England versus France. England 9, France 3 in the men's 50s division. I mean, what a game, Alice. I mean, I don't think the score really, reflects how competitive it really was at times.
Yeah, France put up a tough battle and would definitely want to see what they can do next and do throughout this tournament. But England looking really strong out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, so moving forward, our next game on the live stream is going to be the United States versus Japan in the men's 40s division. That's sure to be a good game, so stick around if you want to hear us talking about that one.